Matt, can you hear? Is the microphone picking up the fan next to me? Or are you just hearing the softball sounds right now?
What's up, Bubba? We're good. We're connected. Yeah. I was like, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, but you know, like some people, like we got a bunch of dudes with like Pete Crow Armstrong and shit. I'm like, I got to see the picture before I know who I'm talking about. Yeah. It throws me off when it's like a whole conversation between, you know, basketball player, baseball player. Like, I think I know this dude. Yeah, everything's real good, man. How about you? How's it going? You're going to hear lots of me back behind the plate, man.
Dogs on the mound, my man. You ready? Excellent. Tell me about it, man. You should see it up here. I got bugs and mice up here.
Oh, you said that. You got mice up there. You can have that. I won't be helping you.
They're like friends with the bugs too. It's weird.
Oh, it's when it gets hot over here. That's in the water over there.
The rain last night was just nasty. This morning it was all water out here. So fortunately it was really hot, so it dried everything up. Except the bugs, of course. Well, happy Tuesday and welcome to the Park District of Forest Park. Adam Cumby here behind the backstop, getting the Menace sheet right now. We're wireless, so I can reach over. My magnet's stuck to the fence. I'm good. Almost took a tumble forward, but we are just about ready to go in this one. Our first game of our live stream double dip tonight is Menace and Born Divine. Born Divine, the home team. We'll look at the Menace lineup first. That's Brandon, Matt, Roach, Benson, Joe, Chris, Church, B, Cree, Manny, and Popcorn. So Brandon's leading things off here, the lefty. Strike there from the pitcher. Lamont, Dogs, Darty, JoJo Reynolds behind the dish. In the outfield, it's Flair, Fino, and Nigel. Across the infield, Eddie, Vaughn, Bubba, Sammy, and J. Lou. Shout out to our first two chatters, Peoria Matt, who was here before the stream was even live, and then our guy, Butters from hot Arkansas. It's hot here too, man. Finally, we have the same weather. So that one over to third. Eddie down with it. Fires across. Bobble at first. But he squeezed it. Mike has him out. So a first out. Let's take a look at that one. Yeah, and Mike says he didn't see the bobble. You can kind of see at the tail end of that. That was up at his face. Bobbled it down. As the ball was kind of down, he stepped on first. So not out. Runner on first. Here for Matt. Or not, sorry, not runner on first out. Here for Matt. Confusing way to start. Surprised he didn't see the bobble, but might have been watching the feet since it did have the propensity to be close. So good break to start things there for Born Divine. Had an absolute blast calling our last Born Divine game. Major comeback win. That one hit over into the grass, over beyond second. Ball in the dirt at first, and Matt beats that one out. And you can hear some of the Menace guys checking with Blue to make sure on that one. Very hot day, so a good day to test our equipment, I suppose. Roach hits that one over to third, down to Eddie. Eddie fires across. J-Lou with the catch. Looks like he might be having some trouble seeing it. You can kind of see this line right here, and as that ball is coming in across the middle of the infield, you can definitely see a reaction as if he's not seeing that cleanly. So that'll definitely be something to monitor as we watch the shadows continue to change. There's not many clouds in the sky, so very clear skies, the sun shining bright. It's about 90 degrees out here. Benson takes a strike. Hits that over to short. Vaughn with it. Fires across. That one caught cleanly for out number 3. So auspicious start, but they're able to keep Menace off the board. We head to the bottom of the first inning. Hello, Donnie. Born Divine coming up. I hit the wrong button, but that's okay because these are royalty-free jams. I can play them as much as I want. Bottom of the first, we've got Born Divine here, able to hold Menace scoreless in the top. It's going to be Nigel, Vaughn, and JoJo, then J-Lou, Bubba, Dogs, Eddie, Vino, Sammy, Flair, and Fino. Donnie, your favorite guy is doing A-OK. How's my favorite guy doing? Actually, I'm not going to lie. We're going to go in the trust tree right here. I have to wear long sleeves today because I have a healing tattoo, and I really regret getting that tattoo for this very moment when it's 100 degrees in the booth. But other than that, Donnie, I'm great, especially now that you're here. So Crosdale starts off with a ball off the plate. Nigel hits that one to the left side, foul over towards concessions. Concessions is open. We have something new. I should have put the picture in OBS. I'll do it for the second game. Ice cream nachos. So if you're in the Forest Park area, if you're at the pool, whatever, go get yourself some ice cream nachos. They are freaking delicious. Ron Forster checking in. What's up, my dude? It's a big full left arm phoenix with clouds and stuff to symbolize our rebirth, Donnie. Nigel hits that one to left. Foul. So 2-2 here. Crosdale to Nigel. The Andrew tattoo is a secret one. Nigel grunts that one into right at the feet of Brandon for a leadoff single. Yeah, I could have showed you yesterday, Donnie, but somehow it decided to rain and just completely open up from the heavens for 10, 15 minutes and just flood this area. So runner on first for the shortstop, Vaughn. Vaughn hits that up the middle. Joe with it, steps on two, over to one. Matt secures it. So bingo, bango, no bongo needed for that double play. A quick two down, and here's JoJo. I feel like, and Matt, you can probably back me up. You've watched a lot of these live streams, like a cool guy, lately. I feel like we've had a lot of those balls up the middle, slow rollers, short center steps on two, fires to one, double play. At least like 6 in the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. 3 of them were done by Andrew Doss, which is a miracle in its own. But JoJo hits that one over to second. Shallow right, second baseman playing deep for out number 3. So 3 up, 3 down, just a bit untraditional. Nothing doing for either team. All knotted up at 0 as we head to the top of the second. Menace coming right up. So top 2 here. Menace has 5, 6, 7. Joe, Chris, and Church. Happy to have you all with us here on this smoking hot Tuesday. Joining us behind the backstop at the Park District of Forest Park. Darty just catches the back of the plate. Fly ball to right field. That's going to fall right at Nigel's feet. Does fire to first, but Joe gets there for a leadoff bloop single. Yeah, Matt, it rained overnight and into the morning. So there was like standing water on the field and the grass pretty much up until about lunchtime. And the boys came out, did some work. But you can definitely tell that it's been a very wet last couple of days. That one misses to Chris. Little deep. JoJo also a pitcher, so you'll see some good communication between JoJo and Darty. Ball deep. So Chris takes the walk. Runners on first and second. Here for Church. As I look up at the clouds, that one straight ahead that kind of looks like a hook. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's got some Maui vibes to it. Church lifts that one into center. Fino is there. Joe shows tag, no tag. Good throw in from the center fielder for out number 1. It's going to bring up Brian Crosdale, the pitcher. The good news is only a couple more weeks, and then we'll be able to go live on the BTB Facebook page. So anxiously waiting for that. I do appreciate everyone who stuck it out with me. I've made a lot of softball friends on my personal page while I have the extra special stream over there. Pickoff throw over to first. Chris is back. Crosdale hits that one over to second. Sammy charging in, knocks it down, throws high to first. Joe comes around to score. Chris over to third. So Joe in, Chris over. Crosdale on 1. Looked like Sammy still had a little bit of time after he knocked it down. Kind of flat-handed it, palmed it down to the ground, rushed the throw a little bit high. Probably had another second or two, but those instincts kick in once you knock it down or don't make the play cleanly. So good break there for Menace. Up 1-0 now, top of the second, first and third, 1 out for Cree. Up the middle, Bubba with it. Thinks about second, throws to first. Chris comes in to score. Crosdale cut down at second. Cree over to 1. Yeah, Bubba might have had a shot at 2, but getting the sure thing is that slight bit of hesitation. Sammy lifts that one into left, right at Flair. Woo! Makes the catch for out number 3, but 2 across for Menace in the top of the second. Born Divine chasing 2, coming right up. Are you liking these royalty-free jams, Matt? So bottom of the second, 4, 5, 6 for Born Divine, J. Lou, Bubba, and Dogs. Looking to cut into the 2. But Menace just put on that one over to Roach at third. Quick throw. Matt shuffles his feet, holds the bag, and makes the catch. Little bit high, little bit off. But a good job, good footwork from the tall first baseman for out number 1. Bubba swings and misses. Strike two. Hammers that one into left. Rosedale saying he stepped on the plate to hit the ball, but no acknowledgement from Mike. So Dogs is up, gets a runner, and it's getting a little frustrated early with some of the, we'll call them inconsistencies. Darty hits that over to two. Chris flips to Joe for one. Over to first. Good hustle from Dogs. Two down. Yeah, Crosdale was arguing he stepped on the plate. He said he was also stepped over the plate. Brian said that's illegal, or in front of the plate. He said that's also illegal. And now he's a little frustrated at the explanation of that one. So two down. And for Eddie, that says Toon on the back. I love the nicknames on the back. It's that up the middle, takes a high hop on Joe, kicks into center. Darty's going to hold at two, Church up with it. So first and second. A nice bounce off the bat of Eddie. So here's Vino. Strike one from Crosdale. High pop fly towards left. Benson there. Loud call out for the ball. Nothing across for Born Divine in the second. We had the top of the third. Menace up 2-0. Still trying to figure out what in the heck is going on. I guess that would have been a good time for a Travolta meme, but I was too busy listening. It's real now. Right on cue. So it's 11-1-2 for Menace. It's popcorn, then back to the top with Brandon and Matt. He says no more funny memes. We're going to put some funny memes in. It's gonna be a surfing. Make sure it's nice and clean for our guy. So popcorn pops that one up to Sammy at second. Quick first out. One down for Brandon. That one finds his own. Nice pitch from Darty. Ball inside. Just missed. Little flat lands on the plate. There's a strike. Fly ball towards center. Fino's going to play that one on a hop. 1 out single for Brandon. Here's Matt. Throw over to first. A little high. Tilu didn't see that one coming. So fortunately, it was a bit high. There's a strike. Matt hits that one between third and short into left. Flair charging it aggressively. That one gets past him. Fino's going to have to back him up. Brandon around to score. Matt stops at second. So the aggressive play on the ground ball into left field results in a run for Menace, and they're up 3-0. So Roach with a runner in scoring position. 1 down. Hits that over to the same area. Eddie gets a hand on it, knocks it down. Matt's going to stay at second. So Benson up here with runners on first and second. High fly ball. Vaughn way out there to make the catch. Matt back to second. Almost caught a bit too far off. Good job from Flair to kind of slide and avoid contact there as Vaughn ranged all the way to shallow left field to make the catch. Real nice play. Yeah, Nick, you could definitely feel the frustration there in that. Hard hit ground ball. Joe hits that one up the middle. Bubba down to a knee, throws to first. Tilu makes the catch, avoids the contact, and gets out number 3. But Menace get another one across. We head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Born Divine coming up, chasing 3. So 3-0 lead for Menace over Born Divine in the 3rd. See if we can make Pat Foley happy and get it tree in the chart here. It's going to start with Sammy, Flair, and Fino for Born Divine. I thank everyone for joining us here live. Tuesday night, Men's A-League, the Park District of Forest Park. What up, TP? Little deep, just missed from Crosdale. That one off the plate. Chopped over to short, high hop to Cree, fires over, Matt. Little stretch and catch for out number one. Good adjustment from Cree on that last hop. Had to kind of play it in his pocket. Got rid of it quick to get it over there, so one down for Flair. Cross found the zone. Flair hits that into left. Benson first step in, then back, adjusts and makes the catch for out number two. Here's the center fielder, Fino. A real nice catch and throw in the outfield, hoping to turn it back over to the top with Nigel waiting on deck. Just caught the back of the plate. Clipped it, if you will. Strike one. Right at the tippy top. Rolled up the middle. Past Joe, past Chris. Big turn around first. Good hustle from Fino. That's a 2-out, 2-bagger to bring it back to the top. Put himself in the scoring position for Nigel. Strike one there. Gets that one back to Crosdale, knocks it down, one dribble and a flip for out number three. So Menace able to keep Born Divine out of the scoring tally. Still up 3-0 as we head to the top of the fourth. Six, seven, eight coming up here for Menace in the top of the fourth. Chris, Church, and Crosdale. Chris hits that one up the middle. Sammy knocks it down, kicks it into the outfield. Big turnaround first. Nobody covering second. Nobody at second for the throw. And good aggressive base running for Chris there. Puts him on second to start off the top of the fourth. So Church here with a runner on second. Lifts that one over to third. Fino over at third makes the catch. Good job avoiding the bag as well. Yeah, Matt, that was a very heads-up play. He kind of took that stutter step. I'm thinking, no chance. But oh boy, was there a chance. Gosdale hits that one over to second. Sammy with it, throws to Bubba. Bingo, bango, no bongo necessary there either. 3 up, 3 down the unconventional way. Once again, Born Divine able to keep Menace out of the scoring column there, chasing 3 coming up in the bottom of the 4th inning. So bottom 4, Born Divine chasing 3, 2, 3, 4 coming up. Vaughn, JoJo, and J-Lu. If there's one thing I can say about this Born Divine team over to our right, they were down and what felt like out a couple weeks ago, and my goodness, they turned it on late. So this is a team, as long as they've got a little bit of energy, a little spark over in that dugout, this game could change in a hurry. Yeah, it was probably the most fun I've had in a game like that in a while. You know, sometimes I get a little tired. That game woke me up for sure. 1-1 here to Vaughn. Hits that one to left, right at Benson. Couple steps in, makes the catch. So here's JoJo. JoJo was a big key in that game. I believe it was like 4 for 4 and a walk. Scored for like a third of the runs in that one. Hits this one over to Chris. Chris down to a knee. That one had some heat on it. Fires to Matt at first for out number 2. Good play from the Menace second baseman. So quick 2 down, and here's J-Lu. It's missed out. There's a strike. J-Lu hits that one into center. Church a couple steps over. That one started drifting real late. 3 up, 3 down for Born Divine. A quiet bottom of the 4th still. Chasing 3. Menace coming up 3-0. So top 5, Cree, Tommy, and Popcorn. 9, 10, 11 for Menace. See Born Divine having a little chat there, saying we're good. Got 3 more bites at the apple after this one. There's a strike. Cree flips that to the right side, right in front of Nigel. Nigel throws to one. Collides with J. Lou as J. Lou is trying to adjust for the throw. Looking towards the dugout. Nigel's throw a little bit to our right, his left, as J. Lou was coming from the inside of the bag to the outside. Cree running towards the safety bag. J. Lou came on the outside. He's just going to walk that one off. He took a little bit of a shot to the jaw, but didn't go down, stays up, all good. Him and Cree flap hands. A little bit of acknowledgement there. Yeah, that's just a tough play. Your first baseman's following the ball, tries to adjust across the bag to make the catch the best play he can for his right fielder. Cree running right in the baseline on that safety base, and then the two collide, and then, of course, pickoff attempt over to first. Tommy hits that into right center. Fino over in the gap, makes the catch. Cree going to that throw just a bit offline. And Costello gets the bag. So big fly ball there from Tommy. I'll go back through and check that out after the games, Nick. Popcorn with the runner in scoring position. Hits that one into center. Little bat flip on the RBI single. Cree comes around to score. Dugout was talking that talk, so Popcorn let him know. Little OBS hiccup there. It's hot. Hit over to Vaughn at short. Vaughn picked his head up before he had the ball. Unable to make the play there. One didn't take an egregious hop or anything. He was just trying to make the play a bit too quickly. So Matt steps in now with runners on first and second, one out. Strike one there. Hammered towards left field. Will it stay fair? Yes, it will. Just by about an inch or two. Tommy around. Brandon's going to get sent. Vaughn with it. No throw. Matt with another huge hit brings in two for Menace. Yeah, that one, chalk blaster. I like that. That one could not have been any closer. Vaughn with it this time. Fires across. Good play from the Born Divine shortstop. Out number two. Matt does move over to third. My computer's struggling, but I don't want to turn off the replay buffer. We're going to get a time right now. J. Lou wondering if that kind of mini collision to the face had any lasting effects on him. Kind of see him walking around. Doesn't seem like he wants to come out, but it's like Jackie and Eddie trying to reason with him a little bit. So she's trying to tell him to go sit down. He might be a little dazed, a little wobbly right now because they're trying to get him over there. He's got some cold water. That's good. Good job. Just I mean, want to commend the Born Divine squad on that one. J. Lou was kind of wandering, taking a walk for a second. They called time, and then everyone making sure he, gets out of there. Definitely feels like the right call. Hope he's okay. Obviously, could just be a delayed onset of something. As that one hammered from Benson in to left, right at Flair makes the catch for out number 3. So 3 across for Menace in the top of the 5th, leading 6-0. We head to the bottom 5, Born Divine coming right up. Five, six, seven for Born Divine, Bubba, Dogs, and Eddie. As I was saying though, good managing, good to recognize something. Something definitely. I mean, even if you're not sure something's definitely up, if something seems like it's up, it's better to be safe than sorry, especially when there's contact towards the head. I've had a lot of concussions in my life. If you've ever talked to me for a couple minutes in person, you'll probably notice pretty fast. That one misses to Bubba. Crosdale wanted that one. There's a strike. Strike two. That one had a little movement to it. Right field sliding, gets his arms under it. Great catch from Brandon. I said the ball bounced, but from this perspective, it looked like Brandon kind of furled his arms under and squeezed it. I don't know if I saw it hit the ground, but I kind of disappeared once his arms got around it. So one down here for Dogs. Of course, right when I turn off the replay buffer to give my computer a chance, we get something that could have used replay. One up the middle. Cree gets a hand on it. It kicks to the outfield. Start there. Could be the catalyst that Born Divine needed. Like I said, if that spark's there, be a little bit of fuel right there. So Eddie here, one out runner on first, takes a strike. Rips that one into center in front of Church. Picks it up coming in. Now it's first and second. Let's throw that buffer back on. Feels like big things are happening. Ripped into center right in front of Church, plays it on the hop. Darty around third. He's about halfway. That one bounces off the fence. Great throw from Church in center field to stop Dogs at third base. One out here, and big at bat for Sammy. Yeah, I know Church has an arm, but that ball got in a hurry for the, I guess you could say, amount of effort it looked like he put into it. I thought Darty was for sure going. Strike there from Crosdale. Sammy hits a high pop fly on the infield. Cree under. Out number 2. So base is loaded for Flair. See if he can have a flair for the dramatic and get Born Divine on the board. Take strike 1 on the knuckleball from Crosdale. Hits that over to right past Chris. That's going to bring in 1. The throw short of home. Eddie comes around to score. The throw goes into center. Fino heading to third. Flair into second. Cue the circus music. Born Divine gets their first 2 runs. 6-4. Now runners on second and third. Here for Fino. Good job for Flair. Put it on the ground. Found some space. Ball getting thrown around a bit. Puts 2 in scoring position for the 11 hitter. Fino looking to drive in Vino. Pops that one up on the infield. Dipped his shoulder just a bit. Joe makes the catch for out number 3. But Born Divine does get 2 back, so they're chasing 4. We head to the top of the 6th. Menace coming up. Top 6, 5, 6, 7. Things getting a little testy between these 2 teams right now. Joe, Chris, and Church. The irony of all this is there's cameras, so everyone's going to see everything. So Chris, who was talking to Mike earlier, just kind of dapped up JoJo. It's kind of where everything originated. They were all talking to the umpire. Things got crazy. Very little de-escalation from behind the plate. So we are finally back. Joe hits that one into right center. That falls in front of Nigel. Leadoff single. See if Chris puts a little extra oomph in this swing. Yeah, JoJo saying to Mike, the guy everyone's mad at's not even the one that was talking that trash. There's a strike. Chris hits that into right, caught, throw just wide of first. So Joe able to get back on the errant throw from right field, but they do get an out. Jerry, you showed up in time for all the fun? Got that popcorn ready? So 1-on-1 down for Church. Nice pitch. Throw to first. It's that one to center. Nigel back, makes the catch. Joe saunters back to first. And we almost had a hockey fight. So it's the best of both worlds, my man. Crosdale hammers that one into center, right in front of Nigel. Joe, big turn around second, heading to third. Good throw, but slows down on the hop. It's a good base running there from Joe. Puts runners first and third. Here we're 2 down. So first and third for Cree. High fly ball, left side, foul. Flare goes over the fence. Of course, after this one, we've got Splash and Ribs. So we do have another game here tonight. One into shallow right. Addy right there makes the catch for out 3. So Born Divine able to keep Menace off the board, still chasing 4. They got 2 in the last inning. Let's see if they can get some more as we head to the bottom of the 6th. So bottom 6, top of order, Nigel Vaughn and JoJo. Nigel hammers that into center. One hop to Church. Leadoff single. Well, that's what Born Divine needed to start off this bottom of the 6th. somewhere in the 619. It's that one right over to Matt at first. Matt steps on one, and they get the double play. So leadoff single erased on the line out. JoJo hits that to Church in deep center for a 2-out single. Yeah, I was saying earlier, Jerry, he made a play in shallow left field from kind of shading towards the middle in at shortstop, and he ranged all the way out. In the last Born Divine game we did, he made a couple really strong throws. So I definitely tend to agree with you there. He's a lot of fun to watch. So 2 strikes there. Blue hitting. It's that over to Cree. Cree ranges back, throws to first, and Matt squeezes it for out number 3. So leadoff single erased on a line-out double play, a 2-out single, and then a ground out. Quiet bottom of the 6th from Born Divine. Menace coming up with a 4-run lead. Shout out to my guy Ryan, watching at home with Winston. I'll let you guess which one's the dog. So it's Tommy Popcorn, then Top. So top 7, 6-2 Menace looking to stay undefeated. Born Divine looking to creep ever closer to the top of the standings. Ball inside to Tommy. There's a strike. Pop up over foul. Strike 3. Popcorn hits it to left. Flare down. That one skips off the body. Popcorn with the 1-out single. So 1-1 to Brandon. Brandon chops that one over to third. Vino, quick release, gets rid of it. Over to first. Vaughn can't make the scoop. Hold on a second. So I guess he's saying Brandon was safe and Tommy running for popcorn safe. They're unhappy with the swing and the call. We're going to turn that buffer back on. That would have been a great replay because I certainly thought that played out differently. But first and third, one out. That hits it over to Eddie, down to a need. A second for one, over to first. Bingo. Bango bongo, that's a double play. So Menace with the twin killing. Unable to get anything across and extend the lead. Born Divine now chasing 4 as we head to the bottom 7. Need 4 to keep it going, 5 to go home. So bottom 7, and it's going to start with Bubba, Dogs, and Eddie. Send out a message after Bubba hits this one. Hits it right to Benson and left for out number 1. Jerry, thank you for sharing. Lost a softball legend this week, Richard Wagner, known as Wags. So to anyone who knew Wags or who knew someone who knew Wags, sorry for your loss. Next game is Ribs and Splash, Nate. So 1 down for Dogs. Late, Nate, all I care about is that you're here, my man. Yeah, Ribs and Splash both here ready to go after this one. So I've got a quick batting practice. I'll get everything turned around. I'll probably restart the computer because it's struggling with the heat. And then we'll be back live. Twitch, YouTube, all the cool places. Darty hits that one up the middle. Joe, nice play in the hole for out number 2. That one into center towards the gap. Brandon there. Makes the catch for out number 3. So a quiet bottom of the 7th. Menace defeats Born Divine 6-2. And they're going to shake it up. So that's going to do it for game number 1 of our Tuesday night doubleheader. Menace victorious over Born Divine 6-2. Still a little contentious about how things went, but we're going to get that off before anything too crazy happens. So we're going to get everything turned around while these two